The ocean is Earth's last great mystery. More than 70% of our planet is covered by water, and yet, over 95% of it remains unexplored. Down there, in the pitch-black depths, live creatures so bizarre, so terrifying, that they don't just look like monsters, they are monsters, at least to us. Tonight, we're diving deep into that darkness. These are 10 shocking sea creatures so scary, they look like monsters. Stay until the very end, because the number one creature will haunt your dreams. Number 10. The gulper eel. At first glance, you might mistake it for just another deep-sea fish, but look closer, and you'll see one of the most unsettling jaws in nature. The gulper eel can open its mouth into a massive balloon-like shape, swallowing prey far larger than itself. This creature lives thousands of feet down. Where food is scarce, evolution gave it one ultimate weapon, a mouth that works like a net. Its body is thin, whip-like, stretching into the dark, but the head, a grotesque balloon with jaws that can unhinge like a snake. Sometimes, scientists have found gulper eels with stomachs bulging, not just from fish, but from things that seem too big to fit inside. And if that wasn't creepy enough, it also carries a tiny glowing light at the end of its tail, luring victims toward their doom. Imagine a creature that's both a trap and a predator. That's the gulper eel, a monster in disguise. Number 9. The vampire squid. With glowing red eyes and a clock-like web stretching between its arms, the vampire squid looks like it swam straight out of a horror movie. But here's the twist: despite its name, it doesn't drink blood. Instead, it feeds on what's called marine snow, flakes of dead plants and animals raining down from above. Still, its defense tactics are nightmare fuel. Threatened, it turns itself inside out, pulling its web over its body until it looks like a pulsing, spiky ball. Then, it ejects glowing blue clouds of bioluminescent mucus, leaving a predator stunned in the dark. Its nickname isn't just for show. It haunts the oxygen-depleted shadow zones of the sea, where almost nothing else can live. Imagine drifting through black waters and suddenly seeing two glowing red eyes staring back at you. That's a vampire squid, the ultimate deep-sea phantom. Number 8. The mimic octopus. Evolution gave most animals our defense, hide, but the mimic octopus, it cheats the system entirely. This octopus doesn't just hide, it impersonates. It stretches its arms to look like a venomous sea snake, spreads itself wide to become a poisonous lionfish, or slithers flat like a deadly flounder. Scientists have documented over 15 different disguises, making it one of the most intelligent tricksters in the animal kingdom. And here's the chilling part: it doesn't just choose at random. It studies its environment and picks the disguise most likely to scare away its attacker. Imagine you're a predator chasing a small octopus, and in seconds, it turns into your worst enemy. That's not survival, that's strategy. And it makes the mimic octopus one of the ocean's most terrifying masterminds. Number 7. The sea urchin with swords. Scariest blakey. You've probably seen sea urchins at the beach, small, spiny balls clinging to rocks. But the Scariest blakey takes things to another level. Its spines are so long and jagged, they resemble a medieval weapon, like swords sticking out from every angle. Some are even flat, white blades. These spines aren't just for defense. In the crushing darkness of the deep ocean, they act like armor, protecting the urchin from predators that would swallow it whole. Up close, it doesn't even look like an animal, more like a spiky alien artifact dropped on the seafloor. One marine biologist once described it as a weapon wearing a creature, not a creature wearing a weapon. And honestly, they weren't wrong. And we're only at number 7. If these creatures already look like monsters, just wait until we reach the top 3. Hit that like button right now and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the scariest ones still ahead. Number 6. The deep sea lizard fish. Picture a predator lying silently on the sea floor, blending in perfectly. Suddenly, it strikes with needle-like fangs, not only in its jaws, but even on its tongue. This is the deep sea lizard fish, a terrifying ambush hunter. It's just snapshot with lightning speed, dragging prey into the dark. What makes it worse? Scientists have found remains of fish in its stomachs that were larger than the lizard fish itself. It doesn't care about size. If it can catch you, it will eat you. In the blackness of the abyss, where survival is brutal, the lizard fish is a ruthless monster. Number 5. The barreleye fish. Some monsters hide their faces. This one shows you everything. Meet the barreleye fish, a creature with a completely transparent head. Through its glass-like skull, you can see its brain and its strange, glowing green eyes, which rotate to track prey above it. Imagine looking into a fish and literally seeing inside its head. It's both fascinating and terrifying. This bizarre design helps it survive in the darkness by gathering the faintest rays of light, giving it vision no other fish has. Scientists once believed this creature was too fragile to study alive, until in 2009, one was filmed in the wild for the very first time, proving this alien-looking animal truly exists. Number 4. The harp sponge. Sponges are supposed to be harmless, right? Just filter feeders, not this one. The harp sponge builds a branching, harp-shaped skeleton covered in microscopic hooks. Small shrimp or crustaceans that drift close are impaled, trapped, and slowly digested. In the silent dark, it waves gently like an instrument of death. This creature doesn't chase, it doesn't bite, it simply waits, like a spider's web on the seafloor. A sponge that hunts prey like a monster. This is nature at its strangest. Number 3. The atala jellyfish. At first, the atala jellyfish seems fragile with its delicate, crown-like body, but when it's attacked, it unleashes one of the most dramatic defenses in the ocean, a sudden, pulsing light show. Its body flashes rings of bright blue light, creating a hypnotic beacon in the dark. Scientists call it the burglar alarm because the jellyfish's light attracts even bigger predators, often scaring its attacker away. It's a victim that calls for backup, a living, glowing SOS. Monsters don't always fight with claws and teeth. Sometimes they fight with pure spectacle. Number 2. The yeti crab. In the freezing depths near hydrothermal vents lives the yeti crab, covered in strange, hair-like bristles. But these aren't just for looks. The crab actually grows bacteria on its hairy claws, then eats them like a farmer harvesting crops. Scientists were stunned when they first discovered it in 2005. Its pale body, eerie motion, and ghostly habitat made it look like a monster straight out of a science fiction movie. Imagine a creature that looks terrifying but survives by farming its own food. Proof that monsters can also be clever. Number 1. The ghost octopus. Deep in the Pacific, nearly 3 miles below the surface, scientists spotted something drifting gently across the seafloor. A pale, transparent octopus, unlike anything ever seen before. They nicknamed it Casper, the ghost octopus. With its soft, gelatin-like body and haunting appearance, it looks less like an animal and more like a spirit. Scientists believe this octopus doesn't even have the strong muscles of its relatives, making it one of the most fragile yet otherworldly creatures alive. In the crushing pressure of the abyss, this ghost floats silently, reminding us that the deep ocean hides life forms that defy imagination. And this is just the beginning. From the gulper eel's balloon jaw to the ghostly octopus, these 10 sea creatures prove that monsters don't only exist in myths. They live right here on Earth. The ocean remains 95% unexplored, which means the strangest, the scariest creatures may still be waiting to be discovered. Which of these monsters freaked you out the most? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more shocking top 10s every week. Next time, we'll dive into the ocean's greatest mysteries, secrets so strange, even science has no answers. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.